Hi everyone, welcome to the Safe Soulmates TikTok account. Today I'm going to talk to you about additional needs and employment. Being employed has loads of benefits that you wouldn't think of. It allows you to live independently, which creates a better sense of self. Earning your own money so you feel empowered. Your colleagues become a community. And having a purpose makes you feel more integrated into society. So I'd like to share with you some advice that our newly employed soulmate would give other people in his situation. His soulmate said, "Overall, being employed has been a huge milestone in life for me and somewhat of a confidence booster. I would advise anyone who's not been fortunate enough to get a job yet but is actively seeking to not give up, not feel that they are unemployable, and remember that some job interviews may go well, but some may not. If one doesn't go well, or if you are offered a job and it doesn't work out, then don't worry, it's probably not the right job for you." He goes on to say, "I think others, in particular my family, have also been very happy for me when I have been offered a job, especially as they know how anxious the job searching often made me and how low at times my self-confidence could get." So this soulmate was in a position to start looking at jobs 4.5 years ago, and that's when their job search began. They state, "I have found it easier and easier to get a job compared with 4.5 years ago when I had never been employed. If you've never been employed, it may seem like forever the first time, but trust me, it gets easier once you get your first job," and so on. It also takes interview practice and also experience, because for me, without a doubt, getting my first ever job was by far the hardest, as I was actively job searching for over 6 months. It was a massive relief, and it made me think, if I can do it, anyone can, disabled or not. This is a huge difference for this soulmate. He said he would only get a reply for a job application in about 1 in 5 times, and most of them were rejection emails. And after this, he faced 6 job interviews that were unsuccessful. This really negatively impacted this soulmate's mental well-being. He said that his negative emotions were anxiety and feeling unmotivated, feeling like job searching was pointless, and almost despair. He felt like no one was ever going to employ him due to lack of experience and his hidden disability. But on the flip side, when he was offered a job, he felt relief, optimistic, determined, and he could prove his stress and anxiety wrong, which had felt virtually impossible before he got his first ever job. He felt good, happier, despite there being some employers who were not looking to employ someone like him, but there were some employers who were looking to employ exactly someone like him. He felt that when employers saw his strengths, it motivated him to do the job to the best of his ability. Whereas when he was in an environment with people that he didn't like and weren't understanding of somebody with a hidden disability, it wouldn't motivate him to want to work for them. Interview advice? He would advise people to prepare, but don't over-prepare, because when he over-prepared, it made him more anxious on the day. It made him panic that he may forget things during the interview. He became prepared enough to pass the interview, but not over-prepared with questions that are less likely to come up. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to post a part 2 called Additional Needs and Employment. Hi everybody, welcome back to the Safe Soulmates TikTok account. Today we're going to be talking about additional needs, employment and mental health part 2. So this is following on from the story I was telling about one of our soulmates who recently got a job and the difference it made to his mental health. So in his experience, his nerves after being offered the job were the hardest thing for him to manage initially. However, it gradually goes down after a few days of starting the new job, and he would say that within a few months there were very little nerves in going into work. Also goes on to talk about the kind of support that really helped him. Someone taking time to show him what to do at his jobs had helped him overcome feelings of anxiety whilst he worked. He felt that when he was supported in a workplace, compared with how he had been unsupported in other workplaces, the environment was very helpful in overcoming his negative emotions, making him a more enthusiastic worker. We love celebrating our soulmates' achievements at Safe Soulmates, so I'm sure I'll be back soon with some more achievements and some more advice.